today is day 2 at Israel. I'm still shocked by the amount of construction that this city has. Look at the amount of cranes on that side. I really think that all this area is going to be developed and it's going to be maybe in 5-10 years full of just tall buildings. Maybe even this Airbnb won't be here anymore. Look, a parrot. Look, they already finished. So now we are going to take the light rail to go to the city center of Tel Aviv. So to get to the Tel Aviv center we have to take the R3, which should arrive in 6 minutes. They have a really modern light rail system. The one leaving is an R1, so as you can see multiple lines go through the same rail. And we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stops before we arrive.
The next stop is
Elifelet station. Now we have to walk about 10 minutes to get to the clock tower. So now we're walking to the clock tower. Our tour is going to the park from there. It's a walking tour and it's hosted by Sandesman. It looks like they also celebrate Oktoberfest here. According to the weather app, there's like 25 degrees and feels like 26 degrees. But I have the sun on my back and I'm already feeling it like if it were like 30 degrees. It's so hot already. And it's not even 10 in the morning. And now you see why it's called light rail. It was underground down there and now it's overground. So now it continues, it was a metro and now it continues like a tram. The contrast with the Midtown is incredible. The Midtown is so full of buildings and areas being developed, and this is so well preserved and maintained. I'm glad that they are keeping their history and preserve some of their buildings. Look at those palm trees. They're really nice. They make a really good complement to the scene. The tour starts at 10. We're almost there. I like doing tours, but the only problem is that I don't like being on a schedule. I like to be more free when I travel or when I'm on a holiday. I already have enough schedule. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that you already have enough structure in your life, so when you travel or when you're on a holiday, you try to break those structures and just relax and enjoy the place that you're visiting. Enjoy food, enjoy culture, enjoy the weather, yeah, everything, and just forget about your regular life or daily life and your routine. And we have arrived. There's the clock tower. So probably the meeting point is somewhere around here.
At the restaurant, Jaffa.
There we have the Mediterranean. We're still on the tour, it's going a bit slow. The guy, yeah, I didn't like the guy. He's too centered on money. I think he mentioned like 20 times that the tour was free and he lives on donations and that the company takes the donations and he gets his part. It's really annoying. Oh, something's sunk there. Look. What is that? Like an old boy? Ship? And basically he said, if you're only one, 50 shekels is good. If you're a couple, 100 shekels. So it's like he gave a whole rules and advice on what to pay and how to pay. That's a nice view. So my tour is way far now. I need to catch up. Hello. Can you tell me a bit what is this?
What is this? Yeah.
For example, these ones on the bottom.
This one is za'atar.
Yes. What is it made of? What is it made of? It's like spinach. This one. And this one?
Za'atar.
And yeah, the same. What is it made of? Also spinach?
This one. Za'atar.
Yeah,
No idea.
no idea. Okay. Okay, I'll get one of those.
Yeah, I mean so.
Okay, so two, please.
So two za'atar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it. How much is it? How much is it?
So only two za'atar?
Yeah.
40 shekels.
She's warming them up. Thank you so much. Bye. So this is shaka. Really good, really tasty.
Very unique.
We've been 1 hour and 40 minutes on this tour and it's not picking up. I'm so bored. The best part was when we stopped at the cafeteria. So the tour is over and yeah, I fucking hate this tour guide. He practically counted and looked at every bill that the people gave him. This is the first time that it happens to me that the tour guide actually counts what the money that he's receiving. I mean, why does he does free tour guides? If he needs the money, why he doesn't register? And this is a free tour guide. People is going to pay him what they can pay. So yeah, people, this was Sandesman. Really disappointed. I never had this before. So yeah, good luck if you get the Sandesman tour. So now we are going to look around Jaffa for food, try to not fall in a tourist trap and get some good meal. They also have here of those boxing machines. I don't get what's the point of them. No one never is using them. I'll try to get one of these. Let's see if I can make it. There is a lot of people. Hello. Can I get the potato sambusak? Thank you. I taste potato, but there's no potatoes. Despite my complaints, it's really tasty. This was my favorite place in Japan. I'm going to grab one of these. I'll try to make it New York style. I think this is what you put on them. I think this is sauerkraut. I'm almost sure that this is how you make it in New York. And I'm going with some ketchup. mess. Okay, I did off camera because I was making a mess. And that's my hot dog. I can't believe I'm having a hot dog at Tel Aviv. That hot dog was delicious. When I was traveling in Japan, going to a 7-Eleven was always a really nice break. We are now walking Jaffa. It's really crowded. I guess Halloween is coming. And this must be the flea market. Electronics, clothing.
אני אביא לך. לתחפושת של מלאכי למחר.
בעברית אמר, יש לו דירה.
I guess they say somebody's trash is another treasure applies here. I would never buy anything here. I have a minimalistic life. I try to have the least amount of things that I can. So yeah. So I think this is mostly market. So I'm trying to find something else to eat, something local. I guess I will walk the streets a bit more and see what I can find. These artisans, crafters. I mean, this whole area reminds me a lot to Santelmo in Buenos Aires, where there are a lot of crafters and artisans selling their stuff, things handmade. It just reminds me that it's not that people here are kind of doing the same. They are mostly selling second-hand stuff, but yeah, it's just reminds me of it. So we got 3 messes with the pretzel, some spicy tomatoes, some sweet potato, and it was some tahini with chickpeas. So far we're enjoying Jaffa a lot. I think it's the place to be if you're looking to be on tourist mode. I think Tel Aviv is more like for party and it's more like a modern city, and Jaffa is more like preserved, has history, has the flea market, has really good food prices, or at least it seems. So the old town, the part that where you want to be is not that big, so you can quickly explore it. As you can see, just a few meters and we are out of the area. How is American chicken different from any other chicken? I'm so glad it's cloudy because it's so hot. There's a breeze that at least makes you feel a bit better and removes some of the humidity of the air, but still you can feel how hot it is. All that said, it could be worse. So now we are back to where the tour took us initially. Now we are on our own, of course, and now we are back to the port. So we are just going to walk through the port, see if we can find something interesting, and then we'll see. Really expensive restaurants. So according to the tour guide, the only thing that you have to be careful in Israel are bike riders and scooter riders, because they are fucking crazy. Anything else should be fine. Those are the two concerns that you should have. So the place that we are going to be eating ice cream from is called Legenda. I guess legend in English. So I've been checking the prices and the sizes. I think I'm going to go with the small. Hello. Can I get two small Legenda, please? Cup.
Which flavor?
So I got banana and date and orange pie. Two flavors that I haven't tried before. So yeah, here we go. So the idea is now to walk the promenade. For how hot it is, the beach is surprisingly empty. And I think they are even on a holiday here, so it's weird that it's so empty. Maybe it's not the best beach to come. I don't know. What's the point of this? So as I was saying, I'm surprised that there's no more people in the beach, but I just saw some signs that are forbidden, that say that it's forbidden to swim. Despite those signs, I see a lot of people swimming and surfing. So now you know, you can come to the Tel Aviv beach, you can get into the water only your feet, not swim, and if you want to practice surfboarding, you can do that. So I finally found a spot where you can swim. I guess that's because this is the only place where there's a lifeguard on duty. So I think this concludes the walk along the shoreline or the promenade. So now we are heading to the Florentin neighborhood and we will explore it for a bit and then probably we will go back home. The light rail station is right there, so it sounds like a good last stop. So one characteristic of the Florentin neighborhood is that it's a bit bohemian. It has a lot of street arts like graffitis and paintings on the walls. According to some sources, the neighborhood also has some hipster ambience and a market, a spices market. This is really confusing. The bicycles, the scooters, they all go in the same place that the pedestrians go. This is insane. Basically, no one cares about pedestrians. And the bicycles have their own lines. I don't understand why they have to go to use the sidewalks. So as you can see, the light rail in front, that's the one that we took today to arrive here. And now we are going to that station. And from there we will walk the neighborhood. I'm just using it as a point of reference. So we're back to Elifelet. This is the station where we got off today. So opposite to the station is the neighborhood of Jaffa, and now we are going to the Florentin neighborhood, which is straight to the exit of the station. This is great about Israel. I was able to fill my water bottle almost everywhere thanks to these fountains. So we're almost there. We're walking straight here, and I think this used to be the old tram line, which now goes underground. So we will walk a couple more blocks and then we will go to the right. Look at the contrast of the old area and the new buildings. So I guess all this eventually will become new buildings. In just one block, everything changed. But security is still top on the list. So now we have to take all straight here. I'm really happy that they allow you to cross. If not, you can stand there forever. So look at this. New buildings, highly developed area, old buildings, not so nice. I wonder if Israel has some preservation law to preserve old buildings and preserve their history. If not, sooner or later everything will become just a big tower, like everywhere else. So it's not the nicest compared to other parts of Tel Aviv, but it's alright. I think it's just older. Just that. It's not that it's a bad neighborhood. It's just old. I was about to make a reservation to a hotel or hostel that was down that street, but I look on Google Street and I didn't like it, so yeah, that's why I skip it. That street didn't look too nice. Maybe the Google Street view was outdated or something, but it didn't look nice. It didn't look like a place that I would like to walk at night. So we had a quick dinner, which was pizza. I'm going to show the place here on this video. And it was really good. It was simple. The base pizza is margarita, and then you can put your toppings in it, and that's it. And we're back to Elifelet. We have to load the car again and go back home. So now we're going back to the Airbnb. We're about to call it a day. We might go out to have some drinks, but that would be only around the neighborhood. I think we did a lot today. We went to Jaffa and Old Jaffa. We had the walking tour. We had lunch. We walked around. Then we walked the Promenade. And finally we visit the Florentin neighborhood, where we had lunch at the Italian pizzeria. And yeah, here we are back to our neighborhood. We will have a shower at the Airbnb and chill for a bit, and then go for a drink. And tomorrow will be another day, a new day, and probably we'll go to Jerusalem. We're not entirely sure yet, but it sounds like that's the most likely plan. This is a really nice neighborhood. I strongly recommend it if you're looking for a place to stay at Tel Aviv. Maybe you're not in the city center and you have to take transportation, but it's really nice to stay here.